Hi, and thank you for joining. Today, I want to take a little break from goals and actually talk about dreams and specifically why we actually create dreams when really our focus should be on setting and achieving goals. Well, let's just take a step back and think about why we even do this at all. When you look at your own life, there's going to be things that you set up as goals that could be 1 month away, 1 year away, 2 years away. Some things we want to work towards if we're a student within a semester, or as a family within a year, or as a career over 5 years. So there's a lot of range in terms of just how broad, um, complex, quick, and so forth a goal might be. And so, by all means, that's great. Bring it all to the table and get it in to Lifetick and start working towards those goals. But what do you do for those things that are actually in your mind, but you're just not quite ready to work on them? Something that it's there, you feel passionate about it, but maybe your workload's too big right now and you don't want to lose the focus from the goals you set up. Well, we specifically created dreams for this purpose. We want you to be able to capture all your big ideas and get them down so you can look at them, think about them, and be reminded about them if you so desire, so that one day you may want to convert that dream into a goal and then pursue it. So think of those dreams or those crazy things in the future that you might one day try to tackle, but that day is not just today. So let's have a look here on Lifetick, and as you can see, I'm in the goals screen, and I've created some sample goals here: building a cubby house, getting a promotion, taking the family on a holiday, all your typical types of goals an individual might have. Now, what about dreams? Well, over here, I've also put in a couple of dreams. So what you'll notice about the dreams is they look very similar to goals, but they lack detail. And that's okay. That's exactly the way we want it to be. So here's an example. We're looking at someone's dream to speak fluent Italian. I mean, wouldn't that be wonderful? Molto bene. And we give you the opportunity to put some detail around that so it's clear in your mind exactly why do I want to capture this. So what's the likelihood? We ask whether it's something that you're hopeful about, confident, or look, absolutely, I'm going to pursue this dream, just not yet. Also, we want to know that it aligns to your core values, just the same way as your goals do. So in this case, I might call it education, but it might be lifestyle. Or of course, you've got your own core values. So why is it important to you? Again, this is the same as in the goal itself. Be explicit in the detail here because you want to remind yourself of why it matters, because you might come back and look at this in 6 months and go, you know what, my sentiments changed, but I remember feeling that way. That context is important for you on your journey. And finally, we do offer a reminder via email. I personally have reminders set out years in advance. So who knows what I'll be up to when they come in. Hopefully I won't get the reminder because I'll have already converted that dream to a goal and worked on it. Which brings me to my next point. What happens when you are ready to work on it? Well, there it is. There's a big button right at the top that says convert this dream to a goal. And away you go. And so it's very easy. Once it becomes a goal, you can then start to add tasks, because a dream, you're not working on it. It doesn't have the tasks yet. It's really there just so that you can remember and come back and reflect and look at it and use it as a bit of a dumping ground. I think I've got about 6 to 8 dreams in my own account at this time. And you know what? Maybe I'll get half of them done in my lifetime. I'm not sure. Maybe more. Maybe more. Now, if I just cancel out of this, you'll see we've also got another dream. This actually is one of my dreams and probably getting a bit too old for it now. But Same format, very straightforward, and as you can see, it's there. Now, I want to show you a very cool thing that happens when you convert a dream to a goal. But in this instance, I actually want to do it back the other way. And I want to show you something. So just as you might have a goal, a dream that you've converted to a goal, and you start adding the tasks, then the system will take care of that and prompt you to update what you need to update. Equally, sometimes we just get caught up with too many goals. Done it myself many times. And I'm like, you know what? I'm sick of pushing the dates out. I just don't want it to be in my immediate focus. I'm going to convert it to a dream. Well, the good news is you're not going to lose your data. Well, initially it would appear so, but if it becomes a goal again, then you won't. So let me show you what I mean. Let's say I wanted to build a cubby house for my daughter. I started this goal. I have some tasks, one here that's complete, and there are some other priorities right now. So immediately I'm going to go, you know what? Sorry, my little daughter. I'm just going to convert this back to a dream. I'm going to push it out. I'm just going to leave it there, and it's going to take care of all the details. Now, of course, we ask, are you sure? And everyone just clicks OK anyway. Don't worry, there's not too many significant consequences if you do. It might seem like you lose everything, but the reality is it's retained. And so what you can see here is you've got the dream name, which was the goal name, the likelihood, the core values are still there. And why is it important? Well, that's come from the goal itself. Quite convenient. So if I hit save, straight away we can see we've now got the cubby house back in the dreams. Sorry, kiddo. And so here it is, trimmed down. Well, you would say, well, what happened to all those tasks? Well, the good news is when you want to go back and revisit that dream and say, I'm ready, I want to get on with this, this is something I want to do for my daughter, then you convert it right here. No different to any of the other dreams as I was about to demonstrate. Are you sure you want to convert this? Yes, I am sure. And look at that. Everything is there. I hit save. Lo and behold, all of the tasks reappear. And so don't be afraid to experiment, ideate, and just generally capture stuff about what's going on in your life now, what you hope for the future, move them around. I love using dreams as a dumping ground for anything, and a journal too, but at least the dreams I can sort of think bigger, think more outlandishly, and not lose sight of some of those things that might excite me in the future. So I hope this has been helpful, and I hope you can now go ahead and start to add some dreams and ultimately convert them to goals.